and taking the city, yeah. Streaming the truth live from where they decree it. Sylvia speaks, no filter, no buffer. Courtroom drama couldn't get any tougher.
When the gavel's first bang, to the witness stands tears. Sylvia's lens captures all your hopes and fears. Uploading justice one trial at a time. Tune in every moment, edges sublime.
Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Faces tell stories, the courtroom can't hide. Sylvia's insights cut through the divide. From jury talks to the lawyer's secret. In Sylvia's world, you know you'll need it. Behind the scenes where whispers are loud, her lens reveals the truth in the crowd. Courtroom secrets laid bare to see. Stay curious with Sylvia Spree. Every objection, every sharp retort, Sylvia's there to give you the report. Exclusive footage no one else can snag. From catchy headlines straight to the tag. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show. Welcome to the Sylvia Show, oh yeah. She's got the inside scoop, don't you care? With every verdict, the suspense does grow. So hit subscribe, let's start the show.
Faces tell.
Hey everybody, it's me, Sylvia. How are you guys doing? Guys, share this live because this information needs to get out. Share this live. I don't know why YouTube is not sharing this. I guess it's not a celebrity, so celebrities is the only one people want to hear information on. They don't want to hear regular people because I guess regular people is not that important to folks, huh? This is right in our backyards of stuff that's happening right here. And so I'm going to keep up with this. I need an awareness to be brought to this kind of case because it's a very, very important situation that we need to start taking heed and observing. I'm going to take a deep dive tonight in regard to this case here. I went and pulled some information out, and I wanted to show you guys some of the things that happened to Tange before all of this, before her unaliving. And there were warning signs, and there were I don't think anybody really took her situation took it any kind of seriousness in it, because she would be alive today. As well as she took some steps that caused her to be unalive as well. So we're gonna do deep dive in this. Thank you, Too Cute. Thank you so much. Let's get started first. Let's go do look at the news article in regarding to this case, what happened last year. I'm going to start from the beginning. October 17th last year, Mr. McCrary, whatever, however you say his name, Cecil McCrary, was accused of kidnapping his alleged live-in girlfriend. Okay. And in doing so, he was arrested. After he was arrested, he was given some conditions of not being near her, not being in any kind of proximity to her at all. So he violated that court order, even if she moved in with him. he was supposed to protect his bond order by contacting the police, by getting out of that area where she was to protect himself. But no, he allowed her to move in with him, and then he turned around and unalived her. Okay. Throughout the whole process, he was in contact with her. In fact, there were jail visits throughout the whole time of him being incarcerated. For this time being, he was accepting visits from her. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead on and read to you. No, we're gonna do the bond hearing. Hold on a second. This is this case here. All right, here we go. This is his court appearance for this case here. He still has not been indicted. I just want to tell you, he has not been indicted yet. He has been charged with unaliving, and he's also been charged with theft of her vehicle, 2 charges of theft, and also conspiracy to hide a body, concealing the body. Okay, hold on.
McCrary faced a judge accused of murder. Fox 5's Denise Dillon is live in Cobb County tonight. Denise, we first learned about McCrary's arrest and the death of Tange Davis yesterday.
Yes, and tonight we learned that McCrary had 3 separate arrest warrants against him. We have video of that hearing that happened within the last hour. McCrary was wearing a green safety smock, his hands cuffed, as Judge John Strauss explained the charges against him. The first warrant was for the theft of Tange Davis's car and phone. The second for concealing her body. Remember, police said he told them after killing Tange Davis, he buried her body in Atlanta. And the third warrant was for aggravated assault and murder.
Murder is a felony charge. It has to do with the making an assault against Tange Davis-Hutti with your hands, which resulted in strangulation, which resulted in the death of Mr. Tange Davis-Hutti. Do you understand that charge?
No, I do not.
Or what don't you understand about it?
It's not true.
Not true is what he said. The judge denied him bond on the charges, but since magistrate judges cannot give a bond on a murder charge, McCrary will appear before a Superior Court judge November 12th to determine if he will get a bond on the murder charge. And I will add that before the hearing even started, the judge asked McCrary if it was okay if the media recorded the hearing. McCrary said he did not want to be recorded. The judge overruled him. Reporting live in Cobb County, Denise Dillon, Fox 5 News.
All right, Denise, thanks for the latest there.
Okay, now that was the week before last when he was went for a bond for when he was arraigned for this current charges. Okay, during his time while he was incarcerated, his attorney had some motions that he had filed. One of the motions he filed was to dismiss the case. And the reason why he wanted to dismiss this case is because Tange did not want to prosecute. In fact, we listened to her. Let's go ahead on and take a look at the visit that she did with him, and when she was basically agreeing with him on some of the things that he was saying that supposedly happened. He mentioned about having a fake gun, but we know the gun was actually real, but now they're saying it was a toy gun and all that kind of stuff. Well, let's go ahead on and take a look at this when she first came to visit him. She went to visit him at the jail. Hold on a second, let me put this Let me put this up my my trusty old little thing right here. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and play that.
Okay, that's my wife. Yeah. Hey, baby, Cecil.
Why you ain't call me?
I've been trying to call you on the
What
phone.
happened? What happened?
Listen, hey, we had to keep everything professional. Listen,
I know.
my mama supposed to be talking. Call my mom.
I've been talking
Call
to
my
your
mom.
mama.
And ask him about the lawyer, because they got the lawyer's name, and he's supposed to call my mom back.
I know, but I know what you're saying. But I'm saying, well, why you ain't just call to check on your family? To let us know you okay. No, me, my son.
I've been calling you. Hey, listen, Tange, listen. You have to do this professional, because when I call you, you got to pay. You got to pay.
Yeah, I already put money for you to call me on there.
I've been calling you, but the phone they got the phone. They got this phone set up that I can't reach you. Some kind of crazy way.
What it saying?
I'm about to go crazy.
What it was saying? Yeah, what it was saying.
They say one person cannot accept their calls. Yeah, that's what I've been. Hey, look at me. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
You see me?
Mm-hmm.
T. Because the people, you have to do it professional.
I know.
Because they recording everything, and the man took my cell phone. The police, the one that detective, and everything else, took my phone, and my mom supposed to get the attorney, and she's got so much on her mind about doing the house, and her house messed all up.
Yeah.
And she moved kind of slow, huh?
Yeah. Don't tell her I came to see you.
Huh?
Don't tell them I came.
Listen, you have to keep it on a professional, okay?
I know.
You're my wife. Listen, I love you. I got to put my house up to get a bond and do the court system, okay? And I wait on her as soon as you gonna get rid of the dog. You gonna keep Luna?
I got to bring Luna. I've been going over there feeding Luna.
You gonna take Luna to your house? Put in the Mercedes.
Okay.
Put in the car. Put in the car, because I don't know how to get my dog, and she need water. Just put in the car.
I'm going over there to feed her when I leave.
All right, we leave. I love you.
Okay. No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Listen, I'm
Move back. Talking to your face.
I had some alcohol in my. Huh?
Move back.
Okay, you hear me now?
Yeah.
Listen to what he says. Listen to what he says. He's basically trying to give her something, what to say, as far as when she talks to the DA. Listen what he says, y'all. Listen. He's coaching her.
You see my hair? I cut my hair. I looking pretty good.
You already been. This your first visit?
Yeah, this is my first visit. Yeah. How your new job is? Hello, you hear me?
Getting ready to pay all your bills.
Listen, I love you. The house is ours, man. Listen, talk to my mom, man, because she kind of a little. Just call her and.
Why you ain't call Keisha?
Keisha ain't got this data thing set up on the phone. You got to pay some kind of global. Call my mom, and she gonna explain to you how to set up so I can say yes or no.
Okay, because I got it's $50 on there. I was going crazy. I've been up.
Man, listen,
I've been up.
I know, but talk to my mom, okay? Call my mom. You got her number, cell number, right? Well, talk to her on the phone, okay? Because this ain't recorded, but the cell phone, these other phones are recorded.
I ain't come to talk about that. I come to talk about you. What you gonna do different when you leave here?
Baby, listen, when I get out, I just need a phone, man, to get my freedom. And they said I kidnapped you. And it wasn't kidnapping you. I was just trying to pull you away from that.
You hear what he's saying? He's telling her, he's coaching her. He's telling her, I wasn't trying to kidnap you. I was trying to pull you away So he's basically coaching her what to say. Listen, y'all, listen.
I'm gonna get that drop. That's drop. Okay. I ain't worried about that.
Okay, but see, I had a BB gun. It wasn't a real gun. It was an air pellet gun.
You hear him? It wasn't a BB. It was a BB gun. It was air pellet gun, and then she's gonna say it was a toy gun. So he's coaching her.
A toy.
It's a toy gun. It was a toy gun.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna do that again.
I kidnapped you, and it wasn't kidnapping you. I was just trying to pull you away from that.
I'm gonna get that drop. That's drop. Okay. I ain't worried about that.
Okay, but see, I had a BB gun. It wasn't a real gun. It was an air pellet gun.
It was a toy.
It's a toy gun. It was a toy gun.
Yeah.
And so I'm just trying to get this razor out the way because they got the ring corner. You know what I mean? And then he'll say, yeah.
You see now they're talking about the ring. You know the ring camera that was on a neighbor's house. They're talking about the ring camera right now. So, and this is when she's gonna say it's illegal for them to get it and all that. And then I'm gonna show y'all something else.
I'm attacking. I just trying to
Sorry, y'all.
We're talking on the phone, okay? Because this ain't recorded, but the cell phone, these other phones are recorded.
I ain't come to talk about that. I come to talk about you. What you gonna do different when you leave?
Baby, listen, when I get out, I just leave the phone on there, to get my freedom. And they said I kidnapped you. And it wasn't kidnapping you. I was just trying to pull you away from that.
I'm gonna get that drop. That's drop. Okay. I ain't worried about that.
Okay, but see, I had a BB gun. It wasn't a real gun. It was an air pellet gun.
It was a toy.
It's a toy gun. It was a toy gun.
Yeah.
And so I'm just trying to get this razor out the way because they got the ring corner. You know what I mean? And then he'll say, yeah, anxiety attack, and I just trying to keep you calm.
They can't use the ring. That's illegal. They don't have consent to use that.
I don't know, man, but I'm waiting on the lawyer.
Okay.
Listen, call my mom.
Okay, I'm gonna hold that right here, and I got something to show you guys. I'm gonna hold up right here. Stop this for a minute. I'm gonna bring it back to this, but I want to show you guys something that was the motion that his attorney submitted to drop this case, and some things that he didn't want to be brought in. Okay. Let me just go ahead on and bring that up for you guys. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, this is when he's trying to suppress certain things from coming in. All right, here we go. All right. Now you see this, right? They're trying to suppress the jail call recordings, okay? Let me show you what they say here, okay? Now come the defendant, Cecil McCrary, by and through undersigned counsel, hereby moves this honorable court pursuant to the 4th, 5th, and 6th Amendment of the United States Constitution, Article 1, Section 1, Paragraph 8, and 14 of the Georgia Constitution and OCGA 17- I can't see that number, those numbers, and 24-9-24 to suppress and exclude from evidence any and all recordings of phone calls made by the defendant while in pretrial detention at the Cobb County Adult Detention Center. As the ground for this motion, the defendant shows the court as follows. Introduction. The defendant is charged with aggravated assault, kidnapping, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon in the above style action. 2. The state has indicted its intent to introduce recording of phone conversation allegedly made by the defendant while he was housed at the Cobb County Adult Detention Center pending trial. 3, the recordings were made without, listen to this, the recordings were made without defendant's consent. And their use in this prosecution violate the defendant's constitutional and statutory rights. Did y'all hear that? The calls were recorded without the consent of an incarcerated individual, y'all. And the calls are told, when you first call, it says the call is being monitored and recorded. It says it. And now he's saying that he didn't give permission to the jail to record his phone conversation. Do you guys are listening to this? He said his argument is that he did not give permission to the jail to be able to record him, and therefore they should suppress these phone calls. No case that I know that I have heard of any cases, y'all, any cases I've ever watched, ever been in the courtroom where, you know how many court cases we have watched where we hear a phone conversation? They use the phone conversation. They use anything they could use as evidence as part of the case. So he's saying the jail calls were not supposed to be taken because he didn't give permission to the jail people to record him. Did y'all hear that? He did not give permission to the jail to record him. Okay? All right, let's continue. Okay. Argument and citation of authority. A, violation of the Fourth Amendment, unreasonable search and seizure. Number 4, the defendant maintained a limit of legitimate expectation of privacy in the content of his personal telephone calls even while incarcerated. Lord have mercy. The wholesale recording of inmates' calls without a particularized warrant or judicial oversight constitute an unlawful search and seizure under the Fourth Amendment and Article 1, Section 1, Paragraph 8 of the Georgia Constitution. Number 5, any blanket any blanket voice provided by the jail indicates that the call may be recorded does not constitute meaningful consent. Especially in the absence of an express waiver and any light of inherently cohesive environment of pretrial detention. Y'all hear that, y'all? You hear this? B, violation of the Fifth Amendment, self-incrimination. This is what it is right here. Number 6, to the extent the state seeks to use the defendant's own statements made during these calls, which would violate the protection afforded under the Fifth Amendment and Miranda versus Arizona, as the statement were not preceded by Miranda warning and were not made voluntarily, knowingly, and intelligently. But you were just running your mouth. Nobody asked you any question. You running your mouth on the phone. So the Miranda stuff does not stand. So you, oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, y'all. Okay. All right. Okay, we said Miranda. The statement were not preceded by Miranda warning and were not, because he's saying that basically the Miranda warning, like you have the right to remain silent, should have been said before he got on the phone to talk. That's what he's basically saying. Okay. Number 7, defendant was not advised. Listen. The defendant was not advised that his statement during such calls could be used against him in a criminal prosecution, and the state's use of such statement would amount to a compelling self-incrimination. That's why you keep your mouth shut. You keep your mouth shut when you're on those calls. You don't divulge all that kind of stuff. You hear the thing tell you the call's being recorded. You hear it. You don't have any rights on that. Okay? All right. C, violation of the Sixth Amendment, right to counsel. Okay. The recorded call may include communication between defendant and his counsel. Nope, they do not. Nope, they do not have those counsels called because they make sure they put the counsels on a different line. So that's the wrong one. We don't hear the counsel call. Family members is not protected, and other concerning his defense strategy. Why are you talking about your defense strategy to your family members on the line, on the open line? Why? Why? Number 9, the state's access to privilege and privilege or defense-related information constitute a violation of the defendant's Sixth Amendment right to counsel, as well as his right to due process under the 14th Amendment. Number 10, any evidence obtained as a result of these recordings must be excluded under exclusionary rules of derivative fruit of the poison tree doctrine. Okay. D, exclusion under OCGA 24-4-403, unfair prejudice substantially outweighs the probative value. Okay. 11, even assuming arguendo that the jail call recording have some marginal relevance, their admission should be excluded under OCGA 24-4-403, which provide that the relevant evidence may be excluded if its probative value is substantially outweighed by the danger of unfair prejudice, confusion of the issue, or misleading the jury. Number 12, the jail calls at issue are highly prejudiced in nature. Then you should have stopped talking. You should have not been running your mouth. You're the one who decided to divulge all that information. You divulge all that information, and now they're going to use it against you. That's why it says you have the right to remain silent. You don't go running your mouth on a phone that tells you, hey, you're being recorded. This call's being recorded. You decide to talk about it. You decide to keep running your mouth, and even though it says your call's being recorded. You understand? He's the one, Kim. He's the one with the diarrhea of the mouth. He's the one. He should have just been talking, stuff that wasn't important about his case. He decided to talk about his case. We heard him talking about it. Remember? He's the one talking about it. He the one. We found out that they were in the car together, and there was a toy gun, and all. He the one said it. We didn't ask him to say it, right? So, okay, so he's trying to get this suppressed. All right, the probative value of the recordings is minimal, particularly where the content of the calls is vague, emotional, colloquent, and unrelated to specific elements of the charges offense. Moreover, jurors may give an undue weight to the call simply because they were recorded in a custodial setting. Number 14, admission of these recordings would confuse the issue before the jury, waste judicial resources with collateral matters, and create a risk of inflaming the passion or prejudice of the jury in violation of the defendant's constitutional rights. Number 15, accordingly, even if technically admissible under the evidentiary rules, the recording should be excluded pursuant to OCGA 24-4-403. Conclusion. Wherefore, the defendant respectively requests that this honorable court suppress and exclude the evidence. A. All recording of phone calls made by the defendants while in custody. 2. Any and all reference to the content of said recording. And 3. A derivative evidence obtained as a result of the jail call recording, respectively submitted the 19th day of June 2025. Greg Murphy. Okay. Well, you think the judge is gonna okay that? No, she denied it, y'all. She denied it. She denied it. All right, let me show you what else they try to get dismissed. It's another thing they try to get dismissed over here. Hold on a second. Oh, Lord, I tell you. Hold on a second. There was something else he wanted to be. I wanted to read something that that happened. It was them trying to get hold on a second. Let me that's another motion to dismiss, but I wanted to show you where he wanted, because he was saying that the witness did not want to testify. Hold on a second. I gotta find this here. Just bear with me a second. I had it. Okay, the state's motion. Hold on a second. It might be. Oh, this is the response. Hold on a second. Is it this one right here? Is it this one right here? I think this is it. Hold on. Why is it taking so long to come up? Hold on, y'all. It's spinning. It's taking its time to come up. Just bear with me a second. Okay, it popped up. Hold on. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to read to you, because that one's not popping up, and I'm going to read to you the response from the state's response to his motion. I can't open up his, because he did a motion to dismiss the indictment, but I want to read to you what the state's response was to him and that indictment, to request that indictment to be removed. Okay, let me show you what the state said. Okay, all right, this is the state's motion for that. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is it right here. You guys ready? Now this is, I don't know why I can't pull up the state's his original motion for the indictment, but I'm going to go ahead and read the state's response. The state response is basically, let me see if I can, hold on a second, y'all. I got to find the other one, because then it's not going to match what we're going to talk about. Hold on. I think this might be it. I think the murmur. Hold on a second. Okay, that's that one. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't have that one, but I'm just gonna read the one that I do have. Okay, let's go ahead on. State's response to defendant's motion to dismiss indictment and exclude out of court statement. I need that one. Okay. Now come the state of Georgia by and through undersigned assistant district attorney and files this motion in response to the defendant's motion to dismiss indictment and to exclude the body cam video. Yeah, that's what I need. I need to go read the report. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find it so y'all can see what he said about the body cam. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find it. Oh, this is disgusting. Why can't I find it? Let me see. Let me see if I can do it. Okay, I think this is it. I think this is it. I think I did. This is it. Hold on. It's I know that's not it. It's not it. Thought that was it. Hold on. Discovery. Modify. Motion to withdraw. Let's see. Is this it? Is this it? No, that's the other attorney withdrawing. No, let's see. Modify, absent, suppress. We got that one. Conflict, hearing, motion to dismiss right here. I don't see it, y'all. Let's see. Okay, that's not it, y'all. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and continue that same one because I can't find his motion. I don't know where it went. I had it. Motion to dismiss. That's the only one I see in here. Dang on. Okay, let's go ahead and do the states one. Okay. The defendant's motion to dismiss indictment and to exclude the body cam video of the law enforcement officer that captures the statement of the victim and the Ring doorbell video of the crime. In support of this motion, the state shows as follows. 1. Anticipated issues. The state is making every effort to serve the victim of the aggravated assault and kidnapping with a subpoena. However, the state is prepared to try the case in her absence. Therefore, the state requests a pretrial ruling regarding the following evidentiary issues. Number 1, victim's unwillingness to testify. This is one of the things that the state had problem with. The victim did not want to testify against him. She did not want to testify against him, y'all. She was unwilling. Okay? Okay, and it says, the defendant has requested the court to dismiss the indictment because of this. The state is unaware of any case law that exists that requests the court to dismiss a case solely because the victim has expressed an willingness to testify. As the court knows, a criminal case is the state of Georgia versus the defendant, not the victim versus the defendant. The defendant also claims the victim appears to be suffering a mental health crisis at the time of the indictment during the initial interaction with law enforcement. with this speculation on the part of the defendant. Issue number 2, victim's statement on body cam video. Sergeant Ferricchio's body cam video shows the excited and distorted state of the victim outside the defendant's home in the minutes after being held at gunpoint. It also contained the excited statement of the victim to the officer. The state anticipates the defendant will object to the body cam video, claiming both the Confrontation Clause violation and a hearsay violation. However, the victim's statement to law enforcement after the aggravated assault and kidnapping are not testimonial. Thus, their introduction does not violate the confrontational clause of the Constitution. The victim's hearsay statement are such to the rules of evidence and are admissible under OCGA 24-8-803 1-3. Issue number 3, the Ring doorbell video. In addition, officers met with a neighbor, Reginald Smith. Remember, Reginald's the one that didn't want to talk to. Remember Reginald Smith? Remember, yeah? Remember Reginald? Well, we're going to listen to those calls. And obtain a Ring doorbell video which portray the action and face of the defendant. The state anticipates that the defendant will object to the admission of the Ring doorbell video based on both the confrontational clause violation and hearsay violation. Like the above, the victim's statement on the Ring doorbell video are not testimonial. Thus, their introduction does not violate confrontational clause of the Constitution. The hearsay statement are subject to the rule of evidence and are admissible under OCGA 24-8-803, number 1 through 3. Further, the defendant's statement on the Ring doorbell video are admissible under OCGA 24-8-801 D2A. Number 2, the statutes and the law. The confrontational clause and hearsay. The admission of an out-of-court statement that are testimonial in nature violates the confrontational clause unless the declarant is unavailable and the defendant has a prior opportunity for cross-examination. Crawford versus Washington. Statements are testimonial in nature when the primary purpose of the statement is to establish or prove past event potentially relevant to later criminal prosecution, ID. But statements made by witnesses to question investigation officer are non-testimonial when they are made primarily to enable police assistance to meet an ongoing emergency. McCoy versus State. This is why 911 call centers are generally admissible. Driscoll versus State. Telephone calls made to 911 center are non-testimonial and therefore admissible at a trial when the calls are made to avert a crime in progress, if there is an ongoing emergency, or to seek assistance in a situation involving immediate danger. Accord State versus Gun. Only after this court determines that the statement is non-testimonial in nature to the normal rules regarding the admission of hearsay applies. Spratlin versus State. OCGA 24-803 covers hearsay exception, and 3 of them would apply to the victim's statements this case. Rule 803.1, present sense impression, a statement describing or explaining an event or condition made while the declarant was perceiving the event or condition or immediate thereafter. Rule 803.2, excited utterance. A statement related to the startling event or condition made while the declarant is under the stress of excitement caused by the event or condition. 8033. Then existing mental, emotional, and physical condition. A statement that the declarant's then existing state of mind, emotion, sensation, or physical condition, such as intent, plan, motive, design, mental feeling, pain, and bodily health, but not including a statement of memory or a brief to prove the facts. Remember or believe unless such statement related to execution, revocation, identification, or terms of declarants or term of the declarant's will or not including a statement of belief as the intent of another person. In Owens, the Court of Appeal held the trial court did not err in admitting a 911 call made by a victim when the crime was still ongoing in her immediate presence, such as her primary purpose remained the preservation of immediate harm to herself. Owen versus State. While the declarant must still be under the stress or excitement that the startling event caused an excited utterance need not be made contemporaneously to the startling event. Robbins versus State. It is the totality of the circumstances, not simply this length of time that passed between the event and the statement, that determines whether the hearsay statement was an excited utterance. See Gross versus Greer. Finding that the district court properly admitted a statement made 12 hours after the startling event. Munn versus State. The admission of statement of Deputy Long's body camera footage did not violate the confrontation clause, and the normal rules regarding the admission of hearsay applies, and the trial court did not err in admitting these statements as excited utterance. Varner versus State. Witness statement on police recording were excited utterance because stress and excitement caused by the shooting had not yet dissipated. When police officers responded minutes after the shooting, the victim was still bleeding profusely as he waited for an ambulance. Number 3, argument. The law enforcement body cam video contains the excited statement of the victim to the officer. These statements by the victim are not testimonial, having been primarily enabled police assistant to meet an ongoing emergency, and thus their introduction does not violate the confrontational clause of the Constitution. In addition, the victim's hearsay statements are admissible under all 3 of these exceptions listed above, OCGA 24-A-803 1 through 3. Given that the state anticipates the victim could be unavailable to testify at trial, Mr. Smith is able to authenticate the Ring doorbell video since it is his Ring doorbell that captured the video. The victim's statement made within that video is not testimonial, having been made primarily to seek assistance during an ongoing emergency, and thus their introduction does not violate the confrontational clause of the Constitution. In addition, the victim's hearsay statement are admissible under all 3 of the exceptions listed above under OCGA 24-8-803 1 through 3. Officers will also provide testimony to satisfy this court that the Ring doorbell video fairly and accurately depicts the actions of the defendant of the kidnapping and aggravated assault, as shown to them by Mr. Smith for the purpose of identifying and capturing the perpetrator. See Cooper versus State. Determining that the detective properly authenticated apartment complex video where he recognized the video at the fight as the video supplied to him by the victim, Roger versus State. So circumstantial evidence support the admission of the photographs into evidence where the officer obtained the victim's phone, reviewing the contents, and found the images of the victim had taken, and the detective identified the images at trial. Conclusion. Given the foregoing, the state respectively requests the court denies the defendant's motion to dismiss indictment and exclude the out of court statement and admit the law enforcement body cam containing the victim's statement on the Ring doorbell video, the 14th day of July, 2025. Okay? So he tried to get that suppressed. He tried to get the video from the Ring camera suppressed and the body cam. He tried to get those things suppressed because they're saying that the reason why they're saying they should bring it in is because the witness is unwilling to testify. And since the body cam and the Ring are not considered to be testimonial, they are considered to be something that's shown during the emergency of that. That's why they allowed the 911 calls to come in, because it explained what was going on. So that is that. So she was not trying to prosecute him. She was not trying to prosecute him. Why? Because they said their victims most of the time have this Stockholm syndrome, where they identify where they're abusers, and they tend to feel that sometimes it's their fault. So, and then I am to the understanding that even though she knew, okay, let's go look at her last video. Let's look at Tange's last video and see her demeanor during that time of her last phone call, her last video. Okay, let's rewind it a little bit. See her body language. She got her arm folded. Look at her. She and this is the dated the 14th. Okay, hold on one second. Okay. This is the 14th of December 2024, right? He has gotten his bond hearing, right? He was given, hold on a second. Let me show you the date of the bond hearing. Hold on a second. Okay. Now we're doing all of this based on the date that we have, okay? All right, hold on. Hold on a second. Gonna close this out. I gotta show y'all something. Hold on a second. Okay. All right, let me go ahead and show y'all guys something. All right. You see the date on here is December 14th, right? His bond hearing was December 12th, right? Let me show you this. Hold on a second. Bond hearing. Okay. His bond hearing was this is the 13th. So the 13th, I'm sorry, December 13th was the bond hearing, right? And it was at 9:42 a.m. bond hearing, right? They gave him the order of the bond. It was the $35,000 bond, right? That was on the 13th at 9:42 that they did the bond. On the 14th, the next day, she went to see him, right? And then on the 16th is when he was actually released. Okay. So he was released 2 days after she came and saw him his final day. So let me show you when you see that. Okay. This is, they said he had to have an ankle monitor before he was released. Okay. Let me go ahead and show you the date he was actually released. It shows it here. If you look at the top of this here, it was he was served the 19th below. His release day was what? December 16th at 20:56 p.m. That's the time he was released from Cobb County. Okay. 13th, he went to court, got a bond hearing, got approved for a bond the 13th. The 14th, she came to visit him. And then the 16th, he was out. He was out of jail. Okay. So now this is her this is her. If you look at the date at the bottom right here, that's the 14th. You see the date? 14 at 9:03. She's waiting for him to come down. Okay? And this is when she's pissed. She's giving him a piece of her mind on this one here. She is livid.
So I was trying to see what I can do. Okay, he's at work. So you shutting it down. Did you hear me, Dave? You adjust the time? Yeah. Okay, yes. Hey, baby, Cecil. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Yo, the people coming to put a monitor on your leg today. Okay. And then, what, do you know what time? No, I don't know what time, but I got a few things I want to say now that it's over. Yes, okay. Okay. What do you got? Go ahead and get what you got to say out.
Hold on, Kim. Why you keep saying the 12th? This is the 14th. Kim says, yes, 12/12/2024. No, it's the 14th, Kim. 14th. Let's not get it wrong now, Kimmy.
It's Henderson to everything.
Hold on. Got reminded.
And another thing, actually, after you
gotta get Sorry, I have to go back to. Yeah.
Hey, baby Cecil, hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, the people coming to put a monitor on your leg today.
Okay. And then, what, do you know what time?
No, I don't know what time, but I got a few things I want to say now that it's over.
Yes,
Okay.
Okay.
What do you got? Go ahead and get what you got to say out.
Okay, I love you, baby.
No,
I love you.
No, love don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay, well, thank you a lot.
Love, yeah, that's the part. Love don't have nothing to do with that.
I don't listen.
Love don't have nothing to do with that.
Can I ask y'all a question, y'all? Look at her and look at him. Do you guys understand what I'm saying on that? Look at her and look at him. I know love is blind, but come on, y'all. Come on. Come on now. Come on.
With your mama. Okay? The question is, you ask your mother why, after you talked to your cousin in the morning and told her you was fine, your mother come down to Atlanta 2 hours later and sneaking and make a missing person report and had the police to meet you at your house, call you over to your house and had the police to meet you there. And then when we get to Littles, they draw guns in our face. You ask your mother that. And another thing, tell your mother and your cousin them, I come season. I ain't never needed you for shit. So the things that you pull with your house, I ain't got no intentions on coming to live at your house. I could care less. Now what you need to do is quit playing all these sneaky games with your family now. You need to quit playing all these sneaky games. All these sneaky games. They having a white boy go over there and put the tarp on the roof and not paying him, but you had your mom and them to go over there and take a tree down, clean your house out, and pay somebody else. But that same white boy who was right there, yeah, you used him and didn't pay him. You better They issued a warrant on the 19th. So you need to tell your mother.
Sorry, I did not know it's not going to play the audio. My bad. Sorry. Sorry about that, y'all. Let me rewind it a little bit. Sorry.
Home Depot truck.
I gotta redo it because I messed it up. 7:21. Hold on a second. Gotta close it out. 7:21. Hold on a second. Let me go back and get it in here. Okay, hold on a second. My bad. Okay, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Sorry.
That's right, man. I don't know what. I don't know. They think they're trying to sell my house. They're trying to sell my house.
How they gonna sell your house? She can't sell nothing. She don't have the authority. The second they locked you up on that little slot, she went down to your house and went through your house. And they went your uncle. I want to tell you the truth. Your uncle overstepped his boundaries and got in that Home Depot truck when you didn't say, take the Home Depot truck back. He got in that Home Depot truck and took that Home Depot truck up to Home Depot. And they said to him, you ain't never paid one dime on it. Now, what they should have done is stayed out of that. Because guess what? That man said, I can have brought up charges on him for theft and everything else. That now his uncle came here and told me he was incarcerated. When you went to jail here, you had no warrant. None. They issued a warrant on the 19th. So you need to tell your mother it's an importance that she's mind her own business. And I'm so upset with Keisha because she talked to Keisha that morning. And she knew your mama was coming down here and didn't tell you. She knew she comes down here to file a missing person report.
Yeah, she did. Listen, well, okay, we on the recorder, right? Listen.
I don't care.
I know. You tell the truth. I know. You tell the truth. You did everything. Hey, I will take care of you. I will pay your money back.
No. There's no money that's needed. There's like I told that pastor who reached out to me from Jesse James. Me and him had a 2-hour conversation. It ain't never a dime that you gotta pay me for having an honest heart. Never one dime.
Okay, now, babe. Okay, Tange, listen here. You telling the 100% truth. And listen, and look, guess what? Instead of her getting the deeds to the house,
she went over to the rehab.
Yeah, man,
she did it and didn't tell me. She called me on the phone and tried to fake me out. What she been doing the whole time. She's been talking about me like a dog.
No. You're right.
She's been doing all kind of stuff. She has no. All that is wrong.
I know. Yeah. All right. Okay. But listen. Look, I told Hood told me to have Bill handle everything from now. So tell my mother I got to call Bill right now. No.
Listen, if I was you, I wouldn't tell her nothing. I would just talk to Bill because she's so vindictive. Everything your brother said about her on that phone was true.
Her brother, my brother.
Everything Peanut said about her is true, 100%.
You're right. Okay. They want me to listen. The judge said. What we talk about? She said this. Go to the plan.
Catch up on your house when you get out. You needed to be out yesterday because you got all them tags, them cars in your driveway with the wrong plates. They cut down all you can see clearly to your house. You have no bushes, no bushes, no trees, no nothing around your house. You got a huge tree laying across your yard.
Okay, listen. Okay, I'm trying to get out today. I'm trying to get out the bill. Let me get on the phone, and the officer will let me out. They need to come up here and bring the deeds to the house. They should have did it yesterday. They should have got the deeds to the house.
You should have done it yourself. You is in Cobb County. You can do that yourself. All you have to do is have that man call over to the recorder of deeds so they can send you the paper over here. You never needed them to do this for you.
Hey, y'all still can't hear Doc G? You can't hear? Is it still muted, guys? Is it still muted? Guys, can y'all hear it? What happened? I was doing something over here and I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Can y'all hear it? Oh, you hear it now? Okay. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that.
Yes, the officer told me that I had to have someone on the outside to get the deeds to bring to the jail, and that's what I'm working on now.
Your deed is on your profile of your P&H. Your mortgage company. You can get the deed, a copy of the deed to your house right now. It's public information.
But I got to be approved through the telemarketing phone service. I can't do nothing. I got to have someone on the outside to do it two-way. So she got the deed.
She's in Atlanta. She's at Keisha's house.
No, she not. She said she was on. They went back to Augusta last night. Yeah, they went back to Augusta. My sister said she had to do some clients. So my mother said they was on the highway back to Augusta last night. Keisha had a school event. She had something with her school because she had assistant principal. So right now, when I get off the phone, I'm going to call my sister to have her to bring the deeds to the jail and have Bill to come pick me up because and I go from there. Once I get out, I go from there and I stay at Bill's house tonight. Okay.
No, you need to stay at your house and go over there and get all that stuff together because I am leaving.
Okay.
I already told you I'm leaving. Period.
Okay. Well,
I'm done with Atlanta, Georgia after today.
Okay.
I know he told you.
Look, listen. Hold on. Okay, what you gonna do to the car? You gonna take Bill, get the car? Bill gonna get the car.
Is gonna have your clothes. He gonna have everything you need, and he gonna know how to contact me because I am getting my number changed. I am mentally drained.
I know.
I am mentally drained.
Yeah, I know.
It is. Yes. You and your family ought to be ashamed of yourself.
It's not me. It's
not me. It all starts with you. It all starts with you. You are a man. Your job, I'm your woman. Your job was to protect me. Your job was to put them in their place. Your job was not to allow them in my business. You did none of that. You sat back here on this phone and you let them play games for 3 months. Listen, you had all the control over that.
No, listen, baby, listen. Wait a minute, listen, baby. Listen. Yeah, I know you upset. Listen, baby. I got a little time. Listen, the money that I gave her, hello? Can you reschedule the time? Can you reschedule the time back again? Look.
Yeah.
Look. Can you reschedule the time back again?
Yeah,
because I was sure.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. She took the money. The money I had, that money was almost $3,000, right? When I gave the money back to
it was $34.28 when you counted it in the court. $3,428. I was sitting right there. You took $200 out and said, I'm taking them to bakeries. So that make $3,422. You gave the Uber driver. You gave the Uber driver $150.
I don't know how much you gave, but listen, I gave her I think when they told me took that money.
No, 3,000, and she only gave Ron 2,000.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and they took that money. My sister, my mother took that money, and Mika them. They said they gave the money. I mean, look,
they never came and paid Ron nothing.
I know.
They explained him something yesterday. After the fact, your cousin gave me $500 to give to the lawyer. So which cousin? I'm not going to discuss that.
I know, okay.
Your cousin came and gave me $500 to my hand, and I came and gave it to Ron.
Okay, good. Yeah. Kiara gave it to me, probably.
I know Kiara gave it to you. I know Kiara gave it to you. I know Kiara gave it to you.
Okay. I'm gonna pick that.
I'm telling you one thing. You talk about your father like a dog, but them words you got come from your mother.
Okay, baby. Hey, I ask y'all this.
That's one of them.
Okay, baby. I thank you so much. Listen, okay. So when I have Bill to come in, and when they release me, they have Bill to pick me up and everything else, and I go to my house because the people want to know where I live at. The PTO to put the anchor mate breaks it on that, so they come into they're gonna come to get me. Okay, let me make a phone call to Augusta so they can bring the deeds to the house. Okay, to the place.
They have your address as 1017 Water Circle Drive. Everything, I got your whole bond thing printed out for you. And another thing I'm getting ready to tell you, I've been trying to tell them the whole time. If you talk to Reggie, they're gonna violate your bond. And I'm gonna send Bill a copy of that because I got it all in an email. Now, I'm trying to tell these people, I'm trying to tell your mom and them, I'm fed up. I'm at this point, I'm fed up with the man Vince yesterday. I'm fed up. I'm fed up with them.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Bill take care of everything. Okay. From now on, let Bill handle everything. So I got my truck is at my house. Is the car still there? The Mini Cooper there?
You're getting ready to get your cars towed because the code enforcement has came by your house and saying that you don't have the right tags on your car.
Okay. Let me get on the stick on that. I would get on the day. Okay. Let me get on the phone.
Call Eddie. The one who been running around doing stuff for you, but y'all running around using them like a puppet and paying other people and not paying him, which is not right. And I know you're aware of what they're doing in your house. I know you're aware of it. I know you're aware of all that. I know you're aware of all that.
I tell my mama not to go over there and have Gino go over there and get this stuff out my house. I got to stay there. Don't be throwing stuff away. I know what I need to take away. I clean up my house myself. They're doing that. Her and Keisha, they're doing it on themselves. And the gold chain and there, they said they never find the jewelry and nothing like that. You know, Gino, man, Keisha's husband is terrible, man. They all got me in a rut, man. They got me in a tight situation. You know what I mean?
This should teach you one lesson to get out and get yourself together. And
Sharon Smith, why are you in here? Why are you in here, Sharon Smith? If you know, the family knows that this is being played. This is being played for the family, Sharon Smith. Who are you? Who sent you, Sharon Smith? I am speaking with the family. You need to talk to the family and find out what they know, okay? I reached out to them. Trust me. We need to find out who you are, Sharon Smith. Oh, gosh. Hold on a second, y'all. I just got stuck messing with this Sharon Smith person. Hold on a second. Hold on, y'all. These fake people coming in here with their fake self.
No, listen. Okay, what you gonna do with the car? You gonna take Bill, get the car? Bill gonna get the car.
Is gonna have your clothes. He gonna have everything you need, and he gonna know how to contact me because I am getting my number changed. I am mentally drained.
I know.
I am mentally drained.
Yeah, I know.
It is.
Yes.
You and your family ought to be ashamed of yourself.
It's not me. It's not me.
You. It all starts with you. It all starts with you. You are a man. Your job, I'm your woman. Your job was to protect me. Your job was to put them in that place. Your job was not to allow them in my business. You did none of the such. You sat back here on this phone and you let them play games for 3 months. Listen, you had all the control over that.
No, listen, baby, listen. Wait a minute, listen, baby. Listen. I know you're upset. Listen, I got a little time. Listen, the money that I gave her, hello, can you reschedule the time? Can you reschedule the time back again? Look.
Yeah.
Look, can you reschedule the time back again?
Yeah,
Because I was trying.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. She took the money. The money I had, that money was almost $3,000, right? When I gave the money back to her.
34.28 when you counted it in the court. $3,428. I was sitting right there. You took $200 out and said, I'm taking them to bakeries. So that make $3,422. You gave the Uber driver. You gave the Uber driver $150.
I don't know how much you gave, but listen, I gave her $3. I think when they police took that money.
No, 30,000, and she only gave Ron 2,000.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and they took that money. My sister, my mother took that money, and Mika them. They said they gave the money. I mean, they never came and paid Ron nothing. I know.
I explained him something yesterday. After the fact, your cousin gave me $500 to give to the lawyer. So which cousin? I'm not going to discuss that.
Oh, no, okay.
Your cousin came and gave me $500 to my hand, and I came and gave it to Ron.
Okay, good. Yeah. Kiara gave it to me, probably.
Ain't no Kiara gave it to you. Ain't no Kiara gave it to you. Ain't no Kiara gave it to you.
Okay.
I'm telling you one thing. You talk about your father like a dog, but them ways you got come from your mother.
Okay. Baby, hey, I ask y'all this.
That's one of them.
Okay, baby, I thank you so much. Listen, okay, so when I have Bill to come in, and when they release me, they have Bill to pick me up and everything else, and I go to my house because the people want to know where I live at. The PTO to put the anchor mate breaks it on that, so they come into they're gonna come to get me. Okay, let me make a phone call to Augusta so they can bring the deeds to the house. Okay, to the place.
They have your address as 1017 Water Circle Drive. Everything, I got your whole bond thing printed out for you. And another thing I'm getting ready to tell you, I've been trying to tell them the whole time. If you talk to Reggie, they're gonna violate your bond. And I'm gonna send Bill a copy of that because I got it all in an email. Now, I'm trying to tell these people, I'm trying to tell your mom and them, I'm fed up. At this point, I'm fed up with the man Vince yesterday. I'm fed up. I'm fed up with them.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Bill take care of everything. Okay. From now on, let Bill handle everything. So I got my truck is at my house. Is the car still there? The Mini Cooper there?
You're getting ready to get your cars towed because the car enforcement has came by your house and saying that you don't have the right tags on your car.
Okay. Let me get on the stick on that. I would get on today. Okay. Let me get on the phone.
So call Eddie. The one who been running around doing stuff for you, but y'all running around using them like a puppet and paying other people and not paying him, which is not right. And I know you love what they're over there doing in your house. I know you love it. I know you love it over there. I know you love all that.
I told my mama not to go over there and have Gino go over there and get this stuff out my house. I got to stay there. Don't make them want stuff away. I know what I need to take away. I clean up my house myself. They're doing that. Her and Keisha, they're doing that on themselves. And the gold chain and there, they said they never found a jury and nothing like that. Gino, man, Keisha's husband is terrible, man. They all got me in a rut, man. They got me in a tight situation. You know what I mean?
This should teach you one lesson to get out and get yourself together. And the first thing you need to do, Cecil.
Yes.
When you get out, the very first thing you need to do is go over there and get that couch off your porch and push it somewhere else. I was going to tell you what you need to do. You need to go to have I'll get that because Eddie is worried about them messing with your Mini Cooper. You need to get a car cover and cover that car up because it's out and that plate is wrong. Your gates are wide open. You got tree trunk stuff all in your things.
The gates still open. The gates are open up.
The gate is wide open.
Yeah, I told them to lock the gate. They said they would lock the gate.
The side of the side that Luna sit on in your house. That gate is infiltrated, wide open. Call and ask Bill. You need to go over there. God gave you that real estate.
Yeah.
You need to go over there and you need to protect your property. And you're a hardworking man out here in the streets, taking down trees, no matter whatever the circumstances may cause. You're a hardworking man and you got a good heart. You need to take care of your business the right way.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I will. I will.
By people.
Yeah,
and the second thing you need to do
is
write up a paper and go get that goddamn record expunged.
I will. I'm gonna get over that response.
That's your first thing to do.
That's right. I'm gonna get the lawyer to do that. I'm gonna get the lawyer to do that. I'm gonna get Hood to do that for me. Okay. I'm gonna get all the other old stuff expunged before I go back to court. Okay.
And you tell them.
Yes, ma'am.
I got offended when I heard that lady say she only want him out so she could pay his bills. I want to send them to prison. You better tell these people the truth. I'm a grown woman. I stand on my own. I come here with my own.
Who she told that to? Who told that to?
Ask your lawyer. Everything is in paper, what they're going to tell you. Your mother and them are wrong. And I'm going to tell you something. I forgive them. But you need to get out. You need to handle your business. You need to quit running around here with all these raggedy ass women. That don't mean you no good.
That's right. Yes, you're right, baby. You're right.
You need to find you a woman who's going to be there for you. You getting older. Ain't no sense of running around. What you running around for?
I don't need to run around, baby.
You need to get out here, get a relationship with God, and ask Him to send you a God-fearing woman.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Okay.
Get yourself together.
Okay. Okay, baby.
And she dropped the mic. All right. Hey, Doc G. Did you hear it now? I'm telling y'all, my arm is hurting so bad. Okay, so that is what happened as far as the court order, and also I was trying to pull up the records for but the system is down, so I have to wait till Monday. I was going to pull up the current charges. If she only would stay away. Yeah, it's pretty sad. It's really sad. But I'm about to get off this live. Tomorrow we're going to continue with the calls. I just wanted to show you guys the what happened in court as far as the motion that was submitted. He has court this week. They have court coming up on Monday. I'll be there at the courthouse to give you guys an update what happened. Okay. So I will see you guys later. This is an interesting case indeed. Hopefully justice I serve for her. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope so too. Because to me, it's like premeditated to me. That's what it would seem like to me. And for him to go act like he didn't unalive her, out there acting like he's searching for her with the police. That is so like dirty. That is dirty. Absolutely. Justice for Tange. Hashtag justice for Tange. That's what I need to put in on my hashtag. Justice for Tange. Oh, my arm is hurting so bad. Jesus. It seems like every time I sit in this chair is not comfortable. I'm just going to tell you right now, this chair is not comfortable. She had only been back about a month, if I'm correct. Yes, Forever 33. Yes, she came back. She came back in September. She came back in September. She hadn't been living with him. That phone call that we just saw, that visit, it was the last visit. That was the last visit. Welcome everybody. You guys are new in this channel. Doc, are you new? Because I was sending this stuff out on IG, not IG, on Facebook. I should have put it on my Facebook today. But we're going to be listening to the calls. So tomorrow we're going to have the calls coming up. I'm going to try to come at the same time every day around 7 o'clock. Oh, my neck is hurting. So every time I sit in this chair, I'm always in pain. I've been in silent watching. Oh, you've been here since, okay. Yes, we have to fill in 10 months leading up to this event. Yeah, we do. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. The calls are only from October to December when he got out. December 16th is when he got out. But we know the phone calls, he never talked to her on the phone. We know that for a fact because she mentioned that. Was that case still open? Yes, that case was still open and never closed. In fact, if you look on the court document, they're supposed to go to trial in the month of November. They're supposed to go to trial. November 3rd is trial. Was supposed to be trial date. November 3rd, yeah. But she wasn't going to show up. According to this, she had wrote an affidavit for in the defense of him. I was looking for that paperwork. Yeah, she was hold on, let me see if I can find it. I was trying to find emotion. I don't know why I can't find it. I had it the other day. I can't find it. Let's see, is this it? No, that's not it right there. I was trying to find their stuff. Let's see, this is it here. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. I was trying to find his motion, and I still cannot find it. He has court on Monday at 9 o'clock. So I'll be at the courthouse Monday. I can't find it. I can't find it. All right, y'all. No worries. Get you some. I will. Thank you. So tomorrow we will be playing those phone calls. We're gonna be playing those phone calls because obviously they don't want the state to use those phone calls. So we're gonna see what those phone calls entail. What did he say in those phone calls? It's a lot of phone calls, y'all. It's a lot of phone calls. I've been trying to get them from the WAVE program into to this type of style. I think you can listen to WAVE on let me see something. Hold on a second. I think you can listen to WAVE on this. Let me transfer this WAVE here. Hold on a second, y'all. I want to see something. Hold on. I want to check something out. I want to check something out, y'all. See if we can listen to the WAVE phone calls. Hold on a second. And then I'm going to go to bed after I do this. Oh no. Hold on a second. Let me see if I could download waves. Just want to see something for a second. Okay, let's see if we can open up waves in here. Oh, the waves doesn't work on there. Yeah, waves don't work on there. Okay, we go. Oh, Yeah, that scan doesn't work. Yep. Did you finally get a hold of someone? No, I did not get a hold of anybody. I'm just gonna go to the courthouse. I'm gonna mail it. Hopefully they'll have it for tomorrow. I mean for Monday. But I'm gonna still go to the courthouse. I just probably won't do a Rule 22. They're probably not gonna do anything on tomorrow anyway, so I'm not gonna miss anything. But I'm gonna find out how I get it done. Hold on a second. Let's play this call. I just downloaded one.
Press 1 para español. For a collect call.
I don't like this way. I like doing it this way here. Hold on a second.
For English, press 1. Para español. For a collect call, press 0. For commissary, press 4. Please enter your 9 digits this call, hang up, or press 1. Your current balance is $9.25. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Yo.
Hey, brother Cecil. Hey.
What's up, man?
I just reaching out to you, man. I couldn't reach out to you yesterday. I tried to call, but I think you was probably busy.
No, I was trying to hung up for some reason. I don't know. I ended up putting some money on the little things, and so I ain't got to do all that with the call. I got to try to find my card and all that. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I just reached out. Did you ever call my wife, man, and talk to her?
No, I ain't talked to her yet, bro. I actually left the number in my damn van, but I got off work. I ain't take it home. With her, but no, I ain't talked to her. Who did I call? Yeah, I don't know, but you got a lot of stuff going on here. Man, I guess you'll see when you get ready to go to court on Wednesday, man. That I end up seeing some of that stuff. It looks kind of strange, but we ain't gonna talk about all that. You let the lady talk to you about it.
I hear you a little bit, but your phone going in and out. I know you drive to work.
I seen some of that stuff that lawyer had when he got. For your neighbor. They took that thing of their neighbor. But anyway, we'll talk about that another time.
Okay.
Yeah, they trying to do what they can.
Yeah.
Everybody trying to do what they can, but they stress them out.
You heard what he's talking about, right? He said from the neighbors. You know what we read what the neighbor had, right? The ring doorbell video. The ring doorbell video.
Everybody trying to do what they can, but they stress them out. Everybody's spending a whole lot of money. That's the only thing I can tell you. There's a whole lot of money being spent. I ain't talking about no little bit of money either. I'm talking about you up in like the South area.
With the same lawyer Mika got or different lawyer?
Don't worry. You don't be good. You don't be good. You got something else going on the back of.
Yeah.
They ain't cheap, but they got there. They the best at what they do, though.
Yeah. They have a man. Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna work out. I just hope everything gonna work out. But yeah, they on top of everything.
Okay.
But
Yeah. But just reach out. Just reach out to her. Just give her a call and tell her, look, I'm thinking about you and I want you to be in the family.
All right, man. Look at put that aside. Put that out your head right now, bro.
Okay,
you got your head messed up right now. You need to focus on what you don't do when you get your chest beat ground, because you got a whole lot of stuff. Your whole livelihood is backed up right now.
Yeah,
somebody gave somebody the wrong damn equipment. She gave that rope or whatever to the wrong guy. And the other guy come up, that's his livelihood, man, all this shit right here. No, it's a whole bunch of pictures. Like I said, you went there. We don't know what these people is. Everybody lying is stealing from your ass right about now. I'm telling you that now.
So what now?
Somebody said it's theirs. We don't know if it's theirs or not. Only one that kind of solid is the white dude. He did what he had to do. He got the trailer and stuff back over there. And this is that. Somebody that's been in the goddamn house and somebody that ran up from your credit card.
Well, I gave the credit card to the ones I had, I gave it to my mama. And Mika
they didn't do it. They checking the stuff. Somebody took the credit card and ran it up on. It was one of them ones like almost I don't know, it's one of them because they checked it. They were checking them and somebody had their use. I think Mika they changed the PIN numbers to all of them and all this stuff. Got all the numbers changed. But they never so much they can do with IQ being, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do that shit themselves because they know nothing.
That's right. Yeah.
So they shut the bank account. They changed all that stuff out because you got wherever that first phone you got all that information. I don't even want to tell you what I think about it. That first phone got missed. You got a lot of your information in that first phone. That's kind of funny. You go where you go, and now all of a sudden the credit card they got back. Somebody been in the house. Your neighbor said somebody came over there and was in there. Your neighbor watching the house. There was nobody at the house doing nothing. They trying to get that house together, trying to straighten it out, landscaping and all that, trying to bring that house to keep that thing back in the proper. You got a lot of work to do when you get out of here.
Yeah.
You got a lot of work to do, right? You got a lot of bills you got to pay.
Yeah. I'm
he gonna get taken care of. Everybody trying to help you.
I know.
Sierra doing that little, whatever you had her to do. They say she on top of that. They say Tony Carson, whatever you asked Tony to do, that shit didn't get done.
Yeah. He's supposed to goddamn do him and
okay, well, you already knew how that was. That was already the same thing. So I don't even know why you need that, Jill.
Well,
you know how he is, so. But everything else pretty much go. I mean, Jeanette didn't handle your business down there.
Okay.
Jeanette and Sheba, they didn't handle most of that stuff down there. So, for the most part, everything good. So we just got everybody got their friends and fingers crossed and everything. You know what I'm saying? You in that class. You get that drinking thing on the situated, man. Doing them folks tell you too, man. Come on out there, man. Get your fans back in order.
Yeah.
And let this be a lesson to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
yes, sir.
You really need to be by yourself and keep your head back focused. You know what I'm saying?
Who's talking?
I'm gonna do that.
But we gonna do what we can. But if worst case, we gonna see how it goes.
It's a guy he called his brother. So I don't know who that is, but it's Cecil and some guy who's talking.
If worst case, we gonna see how it goes. On that car, there ain't no keys to that car.
I told my mom to get I lost it when my car. I had a rental truck stolen about a couple of months ago on a job site, and all my keys was into all my cars. So I had to make a key, but I never did get a chance to get the keys made. The company come and make the key to the car. So I had told Mika and my mom about the situation, and Keisha too. And so that situation there. So you just have to have a company make the key to the Mini Cooper in the truck there.
They got no insurance on it.
Ain't no insurance on none of it right now.
Okay, well, I'm saying if I did go get it, I could just ask for my insurance to get a key made off my insurance.
Yeah. The key costs you about $300 or $400. It's one of them keys you have to have a company come and make that, program the car while they're on the job site. The company makes them come out on it. It's out in Douglasville.
I know you're talking about you got to get a key fob. You got to get one to get a program.
Key fob.
Yeah, I seen something when I looked it up over there, but we'll see what I'll let later on.
And I told my mom I got paid. I borrowed some money off the little car. I borrowed $500 up. Well, the get count up is like $500. So I told my mom to go by pay $200 and something, but they came to town last week and they didn't. I don't know. I guess they had so much going on, whatever. It won't let. Okay, never mind. But I think.
Who is that loan with?
Title Pond. It's in Mapleton. My mama got that phone number and address there to that place. My mama. Because I told her about, she only got the address, Title Pond, to the title of the car. Because I want them to get it. I want you to get it or get to your dollars. It's 6-speed. It's a 6-speed car.
I know it. She is there.
Yeah.
She got the information.
Mama got the information.
When did you give it to her?
I think gave it to her. Mama had the information 3 weeks ago. I've been telling about the car.
Okay, well, let me see that part out.
Okay, talk to her real nice and get the information so you can go pay the title, call when you get the car.
All right.
Yeah, talk to her. Yeah.
All right,
She said they still working on the house, trying to get the house finished. But I don't know. I haven't talked to him in 3-4 days now. After I talked to you and I reached to her for a little bit. She was sleeping. I talked to her suddenly. She said her and Mika were real tired, stressed, and she said she was burnt out. I said, Mama, I'm just gonna give you a couple of days of rest, okay? And that's all I did. I talked to her Sunday when she was at church Sunday evening. Her and Mika was in the room tired.
You call them on like Monday afternoon, we could be out work on Monday. And Sunday, they be in church all day.
I try to do that Monday. I try to do that Sunday, and I try to do that Monday, both days.
And Wednesday, probably like Wednesday. That might be the best day.
Okay.
But I'll put some more money on this thing. I need to find out about that right there. Because they don't just get that cost of no damn $500, man. That one man cost.
That's right, man. Damn car, you can sell the goddamn car for $2,500, $3,000. But
I'm gonna call them about that in a minute.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you get a goddamn $3,000 or $4,000 car, $5,000 car for nothing. You know what I mean? I just put new tires on the car, man. I just set the car down when I
don't even know why you do that title policy. I don't even do that title policy. How much? What's the total you got off for? $500?
Man, I borrowed $1,000 off that car, man, and it's down to.
When you do that title policy, you got to give that whole $1,000 back.
No, man. I've been making monthly payments. I've been paying the balance on was last month in October. The balance to get the car title was $332. So it probably went up additional each month. It's like $200 if you don't pay on the principal of it. So it's probably like right at $500 at the most. $500. Yeah, to get mama information.
When you going on 2 months, you know what day is it due on? Because it's December now.
It's due on the 10th or every month. The 10th every month. So just
you didn't pay it for
I haven't paid for November. I haven't paid for December. So the total might be to get the car about $500 some dollars. $500, maybe $550.
It's almost a tip. They just $6 right there. They just $6 now.
Yeah, but
all right, I see what you're talking about. All right.
Okay. And how your wife doing? Yeah, everything going smooth and easy? Good.
Yeah, man. Christmas right around the damn corner.
I know. After night, you cut that phone out, don't you? You don't want nobody to aggravate the hell out of you.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what I need to do. I might end up putting this on the credit card.
How about
the car?
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, yeah. All right, well, talk to my mom about that situation. All right, so you got the information. It's called Tyler Pond in Mapleton, Georgia. Just Google the information. And yep. And tell me you're my brother and everything else.
I ain't gonna tell him that, Derek. I was just telling him I came in to make a payment for you.
That's right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Find out.
Mapleton, Georgia. Title Pond. Title Pond, what is it? Title?
No, it's called Title Pond.
Title Pond in Mapleton.
Mapleton, Georgia. Do that. Okay?
All right, I got you.
All right. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you for using.
All right, that's it, y'all. All right, I'll see you guys. Have a good night. Good night, everybody. My morning, folks. I'll see you guys in the morning, okay? Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Thank you for watching the infamous Sylvia channel, where laughter and fun make up our panel. Together we build this digital spree. We appreciate you and our growing family. With mods by our side and chat flowing free in this online space. It's just you and me. We laugh until tears roll down like the rain. In this virtual world, you ease all my pains. We're family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We cherish the moments, the highs and lows, from the latest gossip to stories untold. You're more than a viewer, you're part of the crew in this space of ours. It's all because of you. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night. This digital world where emotion is shared, every post and reaction showing we care. The love is real in this virtual domain. With every sign, enjoys what we'll gain. We're a family, not just a show. Every click and comment makes us grow. Mods and chat, keeping the vibe so right. Together we shine like stars in the night.